السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء، واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم، ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد، فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله، وأحسن الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وشر الأمور محدثاتها، وكل محدثة بدعة، وكل بدعة ضلالة، وكل ضلالة في النار. We praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we seek His help, and we seek His forgiveness, and we seek His protection from the evils of ourselves and from bad actions, from our bad actions. Whosoever Allah guides, absolutely no one can lead astray, and whosoever He leaves to go astray, there is absolutely no guide for him. And so I ask Allah for myself and for all of you that He keep us upon guidance. He guide us to the straight path, He keep us upon guidance, and He cause us to die upon guidance. Ameen. This is the most important thing for us. If we die upon guidance, we die upon La ilaha illallah, alhamdulillah, we would be very, very safe. And then obviously the most important thing after that, which is what we are all about, inshallah, is the shahada. And I witness that there is no deity, absolutely no deity worthy of worship of Allah. This is the secret of life. This is the key to Jannah, inshallah. You want the key to Jannah, you have it there. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us and guide us, and we're going to move into our dars today quickly, because I want to review some of the things I did in the last class, inshallah. Anyways, brothers and sisters, we welcome you to our 7th session of Foundation 1. And notice we are already in the 7th session. The 7th session. What we're going to be dealing with is we're going to bring some additional swearing in the Quran that Allah did, some additional examples from the last juz. So we're going to have some additional examples of prepositions from Ayatul Kursi in the last 10 surahs, inshallah. And this will give us an overall understanding of them and also their grammatical implication. We are explaining the 4 attributes of the ism. In Arabic, we started with gender. There are 4, right? We have gender, we have grammatical number, which is the adad, al-mufrad, al-muthanna, wal-jama'. Right? Mufrad, muthanna, and jama'. We know these words, right? We have tankir and ta'rif, that is definite and indefinite. Words are definite or indefinite. Ism, the asma, are either definite or indefinite. And then they are either marfu' or mansub or majroor. Marfu' means it takes a dhamma. Mansub means it takes a fatha. Majroor means it takes a kasra. So we start with Allah swearing in the Quran, and we know these ayats. Wattini. Wattini. Notice the kasra here tells us the waw here is waw for qasam. Waw, that's harf al-jar. Wattini. Okay? Teen means the fig. You know the fruit that's called the fig? So Allah is swearing by the fig. Okay, then we have waz-zaytuni. Waz-zaytun, zaytun is olives. So Allah is swearing by the olive. Wattini waz-zaytun, and by the olive. Waturi sinina. Tur means mountain, the Mount of Sinai. Sinin is Mount of Sinai. Waturi sinina, Allah swears by the Mount of Sinai. وهذا البلد الأمين. Al-balad means city. هذا means this. right? Balad means city, right? And the city that is talking about here is Makkah. Al-Balad al-Amin is Makkah, right? Here it is وَهَذَا الْبَلَدِ الْأَمِينَ. This hada, because it comes after the waw here, supposed to take a kasra. But this word is called mabni. It is built like that, it doesn't change. So the haraka on it is always going to be this haraka that's here, this fatha. No matter what state it is in. In this state, in this case, is majroor. وَهَذَا الْبَلَدِ, this balad, take the same ruling as this. This is why it takes a kasra at the hada, because the hada is wahad, this is waw al-qasam. This is waw al-qasam. This is waw by the waw of swearing and oaths, right? So this balad takes the kasra because it takes all the rulings that govern hada, because it can stand in the place of hada. Okay, so it takes all the rulings for it. So hada is majroor, or fi halat al-jar, this also is majroor because of that. It's because of this waw that is majroor. Al-Amin means security. The city that's secure, the city of security, right? هذا البلد الأمين. This here, Al-Amin, is a sifa, is a description, Al-Balad. So it takes all the rulings, كذلك. Also, it takes all the rulings that relates to balad. Okay? So that's why it takes a kasra. So both of these have kasra because of this. So Allah says, by this city of security, that is Makkah. وَوَالِدٍ. Walid. Okay, walid means father, right? And by the father. Walidin, or by a father. Walid does not have alif and lam, so it takes a tanween. وَوَالِدٍ وَمَا وَلَدٍ. Okay? وَوَالِدٍ وَمَا وَلَدٍ. وَالْفَجْرِ. Fajri means the dawn, right? وَالْفَجْرِ, because of the alif and lam, the tanween is dropped, so it's wal-fajri. So we know all of this is waw al-qasam because it takes the kasra. All of them has kasra there, indicates that. Okay? And that is because of the waw al-qasam. Wash-shaf'i in Surah Fajr kadhalik, right? In Surah Fajr also, it is wash-shaf'i. Wash-shaf'i, the even number. Shafa' is even, by the even number. Wal-watr, you know witr? You pray witr in the night. Witr means odd. وَالْوَتْرِ وَالْوَتْرِ وَالشَّفْعِ وَالْوَتْرِ, the odd, and by the odd. وَالْوَتْرِ is majroor because of the waw al-qasam. Okay? And then we have وَالْعَصْرِ. There's an important surah. وَالْعَصْرِ. Asr is time, by time. Asr means time, right? وَالْعَصْرِ. We have some additional prepositions here. Huruf al-jar, some additional examples of preposition from Ayatul Kursi in the last 10 surahs. Inshallah. We have ma here. Ma means what, right? Now let us analyze this piece of the ayah. Lahu, la means for. Who means him? For him, that's for Allah. Ma means what, or whatever. Fi, we know fi means in. Fis samawati. Samawat is the skies. Wa ma, and what? Fil ard. Lahu ma fis samawati wa ma fil ard means for him is what is in the heavens and what is in the earth. This is from Ayatul Kursi, and you already know all of that. Ila al-masjidi, we did this before, towards the masjid. An salatihim. An salatin. An salatihim sahun. That is in Surah Al-Ma'un. An salatihim, right? An salatin. Salat means prayer. An is about their prayer. About prayer. The ashabi al-fil. The ashab al-fil. Ashab means companions, right? With the companions of al-fil. Ala tu'amil miskin. Ala tu'amil miskin. On, ta'am means food, right? Ta'am means food. Upon food. That is upon feeding. Li rabbika. Li rabbika. Li means for, right? Lahu. And li means for. For Rabb. Rabb means Lord. Ka means your. Right? For your Lord. Rabbi is majroor because of the harful jar here. Okay? Rabbika means your Lord, right? It is supposed to be, without the li in front, it's supposed to read Rabbuka. But I put it here like this because this is how it is in the example. But in the example, it is here majroor because of the la that comes before it, inshallah. Right. Min ju'in wa amanahum min khawf. Min ju'in, ju' means hunger. من جوع وآمنهم من خوف, from hunger, right? أطعمهم من جوع, Allah fed them from hunger, so they wouldn't be hungry. وآمنهم, and He protected them from خوف, from fear. كعصف, asf means stalk or straw, like straw. كعصف, like straw. These things, after they were hit by the pebbles that these birds threw on them, right? They became like straw. That was ma'kul. Ma'kul means, it comes from akala, which means to eat. Ma'kul is a thing that is ate. Anhu is about him. Hatta matla'il fajr. Hatta means, matla'il fajr means the emergence of dawn. The emergence of dawn. Hatta means until. Hatta matla'il fajr, until the emergence of dawn. Rubba sa'imin. Rubba means how many a fasting person, or many a fasting person, they wouldn't get anything from their fasting except hunger. May Allah protect us from that kind of dilemma. That is a dilemma. Okay, so we have gender. We want to identify the jizr. We want to, of each kalima that we are going to put forth here. And then we want to indicate whether it's muzakkar or muannath, because we want to treat that concept flowing, right? Muzakkar, is it muzakkar or muannath? The kalima we have is khati'atun, nasiyatun, kadhibatun, khati'ah in Surah Iqra. Right? And khati'ah means one that is in mistake or in sin. And it is muannath because of the ta' al-marbuta. It's muannath because of the ta' al-marbuta. The root words are kha, ta, and hamza. Laylatun, laylatun, the root is lam, ya, and lam. Lam, ya, and lam. Layla means night. A night, one night. Laylatun is one night, right? It is muannath because it takes the ta marbuta. Okay? Ni'matun. Ni'mah, noon, noon, ayn, and mim are the root words. Noon, ayn, and mim, the ta marbuta is added. So it is, ni'mah means bounty. And it is muannath because of the ta marbuta. Sadrun, the root, the jizr, inshallah, al-jizru, في هذه الكلمة صاد ودال وراء. That's a jizr, right? الترجمة, ترجمة means translation, right? الترجمة, translation, is chess. One sadr, sudur is its plural, right? And this is masculine, right? مذكر. الجنس مذكر. الكلمة صدر. الجذر صاد ضال راء راء. الترجمة chest. الجنس مذكر. يتيم, الكلمة يتيم. الجذر يا تا and ميم. يتامى. The ya here is added. This ya in the middle is added, inshallah. يتامى. It means ترجمته هذه الكلمة an orphan, one orphan, right? Its jins is مذكر. So there's nothing to indicate it's oneness, right? There's no ta marbuta here. Although we can, if we add a ta marbuta, it becomes feminine, it becomes yatimatun. Al-hatab, hammalat al-hatab. Right? She will be fetching the firewood that would burn her in hell. So we have the alif and lam added here. Al-jizru is therefore ha, ta, and ba. We're following, right? Hatab means firewood. Okay? Al-hatab, hatab by itself would mean firewood. Al-hatabu is the firewood. It is the jinsu is al-mudhakkar. Inshallah. Let's go to these interrogative particles, inshallah, quickly. Where, aina, aina al-qamisu, where's the shirt? Aina al-waladu, where's the boy? Is or are, is a or hal. Atajirun fil bayt, is a trader in the house. Hal huwa talibun, is he a doctor? Right? Hal or a, right? Mada or ma means what? What is that? Ma dhalika, ma dha bika. What is with you? Right? Who? Man? Man anta? Who are you? Limada? Limada is why. Limada tadhab? Why are you going? Limada tadhab? How? Kayfa? Kayfa al-mudarrisu? How is the teacher? Kayfa haluka? How is your condition? كيف أبوك? How is your father? متى means when. متى means when. متى تذهب means when are you going? متى تذهب. Okay, so these are easy. أين or هل, ما or ماذا, من, لماذا, كيف, متى. أين, where, or هل is or are, ما or ماذا is what, من is who, لماذا is why, كيف is how, and متى is when. So inshallah, alhamdulillah, I think we have finished here in relation to our revision and our going back over the classes from the last few sessions, inshallah. The grammatical number, it's called al-adadu. Al-adadu is jama', its plural is al-a'dadu. Al-a'dadu. Al-a'dadu, jam'uhu al-a'dadu. This is grammatical number. Al-adadu, jizruhu, ayn, dal and dal. Right? Ayn, dal and dal. It can either mean the number one counts. You know the number you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wahid, ithnan, thalatha. That's adad. That's called adad. In this particular case, it is the grammatical number. That is singular, etc. Singular, mufrad, muthanna, jama'. And this is our concern in this particular dars, inshallah. So in Arabic, there are three numbers as discussed before. 3. There is mufrad. You know what's the meaning of mufrad, right? Singular. Muthanna is dual, and jama' is plural. Now I just want to mention something here quickly. In Arabic, the concept of grammatical number is different from the concept in English. In English, there are only 2 options. There is either mufrad or jama'. There is either singular or plural. In Arabic, we have an additional, we have something, one added to this too. We have an additional aspect in this category. So it's mufrad, and then there's the muthanna, which is 2, singular, dual, and jama', 3 or more, 3 and above 3, right? So in English, it is 1 and 2 and above 2. In Arabic, it is 1, 2, and 3 plus. Okay, so we have mufrad, muthanna, jama'. That's very simple, inshallah. Each ism in number and in Arabic has a number. This means that they can either be singular, mufrad, dual, that's 2, muthanna, or plural, 3 plus. It is called jama'. Jama'. Okay? Okay. We continue with the number. Al-adadu, jam'uhu al-a'dad, jam'uhu, jam'u al-adad, al-a'dad. So the first concept we're going to be dealing with, we're going to break them down, each one by itself. We're going to be dealing with mufrad, we're going to be dealing with muthanna, and we're going to be dealing with jama'. The singular is called mufrad, right? Mufrad. Mufradun. Its jama', jam'uhu is mufradatun. Farada means individual or unique. One. Something is unique in itself, it's by itself, one. If there is one object or person, we call it mufradun or singular. Its plural is mufradatun, as we explained here, which also means vocabulary. Okay? So anything, if you see it by itself, like walidun that we did just now, 1. Imra'atun, that's 1. Bintun, 1. We don't have to say bintun wahidun, wahidatun, or ibnun wahidun to make it 1. Just the fact that it has tanween, the tanween represents a or an. Okay, number, we're dealing with al-muthanna, dual. Al-muthanna. The grammatical word for muthanna has the same root as the number 2. 2 in Arabic is ithnani. Wahidun, ithnani is 2. Ithnani. Wahidun, ithnani. Now, the meme in this word is added. So we drop this meme. So you have a tha, noon, and ya. So the 3 letters of this root, for this root is tha, noon, and waw. This is an unsung root because one of its letters is weak. That is the last letter. The last letter is weak, right? Okay. If there are 2 objects or persons, it is called muthanna. If there are two objects or portions, it's called muthanna. Nouns are changed dual by adding alif and noon to its end, as I said here. Ithna, ithnani, right? Sometimes because of grammatical reasons, the ani is changed to aini. Okay? So I can say walidani or walidaini. Waladani, waladaini. Depends on the grammatical position in the sentence, right? Right? The muthanna can have two forms. One with ani added to it and one with aini added to it. There is no other third form. Two is not generally used to count anything, but instead ani or aini is used to represent it. Alif and noon is added or ya noon. So it's rajulani or rajulaini, which means two men. Get that? Inshallah. We don't really say two next to it. We don't say rajulani ithnani, okay, or rajulaini ithnaini. So it is represented by rajulani, alif and noon, or ya and noon. So meaning two men, rajulani or rajulaini. Inshallah. So the word is very simple. It is the most simple concept really, because all you have to do is add to every noun alif and noon, or ya and noon, depends on its grammatical position, inshallah, which you would know, inshallah. Then the third category is al-jam'u. Al-jam'u. Al-jam'u, which means plural. Okay? The jama' means plural, inshallah. Jama'a is the root. Al-jidhu, jama'a. Jim, mim, and ayn. Jim, mim, and ayn. That's his jidhr. All words that come from the root jama'a, jim, mim, and ayn has something to do with gathering. So the university is al-jami'atu. You know, you have heard people talk about university. What's the meaning of university? Al-jami'atu. It's a place where people gather to study. If there are more than two, that's 3 plus of an object or person, we call it al-jam'u, the plural of the word. Note, all non-human plurals use a feminine singular when it is being described. All non-human plurals. When you use anything to describe it, you know, you use a feminine singular, like you say هذه كلاب. Okay, it is plural. Kilab is plural, but when you use anything with it, okay, it is in the feminine singular. هذه كلاب. Plural has 3 categories, right? Sound masculine plural. جمع المذكر السالم. جمع means plural. مذكر means masculine. Salim means sound. Salim. Salimu. Right? Sound masculine plural. It ends with una. Muslimuna. Muslimina. Una or ina. Right? Muslimuna. Muslimina. That is, sometimes because of grammatical reasons, the una is changed to ina. Muslimuna, muslimina. Just like muslimani, muslimaini. Sound feminine plural. This is masculine, muzakkar, jam'ul muzakkar as-salimi, jam'ul mu'annath as-salimi. Jam'ul mu'annath as-salimi. Sound feminine plural. It ends with alif and ta. Muslimatun, or it can be muslimatin. Can mean muslimatun or muslimatin. If it has alif and lam, it becomes al-muslimatu or al-muslimati. So that's the second category. Broken plural is called al-jamu taksir. Al-jamu taksir. Kassar or yukassir. Taksirun means to break. Right? So al-jamu taksir are those plurals that are in a broken state. It is not sound. It is not on this scale. It is not like this. Ended with waw or noon or ya or noon. There are many different scales for this. And again, these are things that you have to memorize as they are. It has, and this is called jamu taksir, al-jamu taksir, because it has inconsistent endings. Okay? Forming the plural requires breaking up the singular and then modifying it in inexplicable ways. So you can't explain why it is taking this form or not. That is, there is not any consistent pattern for them. So we have mufrad, musanna, and jama'. The broken plural has inconsistent endings, right? So there are 3 categories of plural: jama'ul mudhakkar salim, jama'ul muannath salim, jama' taksir. And the example here is rajulun, rijalun. Rajulun is one man. Rijalun is more than one. We have babun, a door, and abwabun is doors. We have rasulun, Rasulullah is a messenger, right? Rusulun is messengers. We have identified the jizr of each kalima. So we have the kalima, or whether it's mufrad, muthanna, or jama. Kalima, the kalima is here, is talibun. Yeah, this jizr here, the jizr is talaba. The alif here is added. Ta, la, and ba. Ta, lam, and ba are the jizr. The tarjuma is the ma'nahu, it's a student, right? Al-adad is talibun wahidun, it's talib, mufrad. Talibani, here we have an alif and nun added here. Okay, so you can figure this out. Again, the root is ta, lam, and ba. Okay, al-tarjuma is two students, two male students, right? If it was two female students, it would be, and even this is a male student, right? Talibun. Female student would be talibatun. Okay, talibani, talibatani is two female students. Two male students is talibani, and we know that because alif and nun is added after the talib. Talib, alif and nun is added to talib, it becomes talibani. Okay, this is dual, muthanna. This is muthanna. Okay, tullabun. You see the plural? The plural is jam'u taksir. Jam'u taksir. Jam'u taksir. This one here is jam'u taksir. Same root. Al-juzruhu nafsu. Talaba. Ta, lam, and ba. Right? Nafsu al-huruf. Nafsu al-huruf. Same huruf. Inshallah. We have students. Plural, right? Students. And this is jam'a. This is jam'a. Now we have jami'atun. Jami'atun. It is, that's the kalima. Al-kalima, al-jizru is, the alif is added here, and the ta marbut is added here. So the jizr is jim, mim, and ayn. We have that from jama'a. Same word for jam'a. Okay? Jama'a. Jim, mim, and ayn. It means, jami'a means university. One university. Right? And because of the ta marbuta there, it is feminine, inshallah. It's mufrad. It's feminine, and we know it's mufrad too, because of the ta marbuta also. Ta marbuta is generally singular, inshallah. Jami'atani. Jami'a, you see every word is that. Jami'a. Ta. Alif is added after the ta and noon. Tani. Jami'atani. So alif here is added. The ta marbuta here is added. The alif here is added. The noon is added. So we are left with jim, mim, and ayn as the root. You're following me, right? Jim, mim, and ayn as the root. This is how many universities? This is 2 universities. Okay? 2 universities. Now, this is mufrad or muthanna or jam. It has alif and noon at the end of it. So it is definitely muthanna. So then we have jami'atun. Because this is feminine, right? This is feminine. We say for the sound feminine plural, we add alif and ta. Alif and ta. Right? So we have alif and ta added there. It becomes, so the ta marbuta is dropped, right? Ta marbuta is dropped. Jami'atun. So we have the alif is added. The alif and the ta is added there. So we're left with jim, mim, and ayn. Right? Jim, mim, and ayn is the jizr. The tarjuma is universities, 3+. Can be 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 100. It's universities, right? And this is jama. This one here is jama, inshallah. The sound plural, jama salim. We have 2 types of sound plural, right? Mudhakkar and muannas. Okay? So we have jam' al-mudhakkar is-salimi and jam' al-muannas is-salim. Okay? We have that, inshallah. So we're going to we have the mufrad and the muthanna, and we have jam' al-mudhakkar is-salimi. Okay. So we have mudarrisun. 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 This is from the sound plural category. Okay. So you should be able to formulate this yourself. The first thing we do here is we have the meaning. Mudarris means teacher. A teacher. One teacher. Okay. Then we have the root. Dal, Ra, and Sin. The meme is added here. Mudarris. Okay? Da, Dal, Ra, and Sin are the roots. Okay? And it will be the same thing here. Now we put both forms that the Muthanna can occur in. It can be Mudarrisani or Mudarrisaini. Mudarrisani or Mudarrisaini. Okay? Inshallah. Then we have Mudarrisuna. Remember we said for the Jamal Mudhakkar Salim you add a waw and noon or a ya and noon. Mudarrisuna or Mudarrisina. Mudarrisuna or Mudarrisina. Notice Mudarrisani or Mudarrisaini. The difference between the dual for this category here when it is majrur mansub, it's that one has a sin on the last kalima, on the last letter, the last harf, right? It takes a fatha, Mudarrisaini, because Mudarrisani. Okay, here it takes a kasra, Mudarrisina. Okay, Mudarrisina. Okay, we have Fallahun. Fallahun. Okay, Fallah is a farmer, one farmer, right? Fa, Lam, and Ha are the root letters. The alif is added, right? Fa, Lam, and Ha. Fallahani is two. Fallahani or Fallahaini. Okay, then we have Fallahuna and Fallahina are the plural, inshallah. I'm sure Muslimuna, Mu'minuna, Mu'minani, Mu'minaini, Muslimani, Muslimaini. It is easy. It's not difficult at all. Alhamdulillah, the patterns are easy. We have Jayyidun. Jayyidun means good, right? Jayyidun means good. It comes from Jim and Dal we are sure of. The origin of letters is from Jude, right? Jude is the masdar. We said it comes from. We have to go back to the masdar to figure out the asl of the word, the basis of the word, right? The root of the word. Jim, Waw, and Dal are the jizr, are the root, right? So we have Jayyidani and Jayyidaini for the Muthanna, Jayyidani, Jayyidaini. And we have Jayyiduna and Jayyidina for the Jamal Mudhakkar Salim. Inshallah. Mujtahidun. Mujtahidun. Mujtahid is one who is diligent. Added here is Mu'min. Okay? Mujtahid. It comes from the word ijtahada. So the ta here is added to, right? So the words that are really the basis of this word, the letters that are the basis of this word are Jim, Ha, and Dal. Mujtahidani and Mujtahidaini. Mujtahidani, Mujtahidaini. What do we have here? Mujtahiduna and Mujtahidina. Okay? Okay. We have Mu'allimun. Mu'allimun. Mu'allim is a teacher. The root here is Ain, Lam, and Mim. The Mim is added, and additional Lam is added on this also. But one of it is added, and the other one is the Asl. It's from the basic root. So Ain, Lam, and Mim are the basic. So we have Mu'allimani, Mu'allimaini. And then we have Mu'allimuna, Mu'allimina. Right? Inshallah. So that is pretty okay. And the same thing with the for the Jam' al-Mu'annas al-Salim. The sound feminine plural. We have the mufrad here. We're going to say Talibatun. Talibatun, we know it means a female student, right? And the root for this is Ta, Lam, and Ba. The alif is added and Ta marbuta is added, right? So the root is Ta, Lam, and Ba. Talibatani, Talibatani, Talibataini, Talibatani. All the letters are included here. And an alif is added after the ta and a noon. Right? When it is in this other state of jar or nasb, it is talibataini. Talibatun. The jama' is one. Talibatun. Alif and ta is added at the end. The ta marbuta is dropped. Alif and ta is added at the end. And it can be tun or tin. There is no tan for the plural, right? Remember that. There are two forms. Tun and tin. Okay? Talibatun or talibatin. Okay? Inshallah. Mudarrisatun. We have mudarris here. So we know what is mudarrisa. Mudarrisatun is a female teacher, right? Okay. So again, It comes from the same word, the same root here. Dal, Ra, and Sin. Mim is added, Ta is added. So you have Da, Ra, and Sin. Right? Dal, Ra, and Sin. Mudarrisatani, Mudarrisatani, Mudarrisataini. And here it will be Mudarrisatun, or it can be Mudarrisatin. However, it does not change like how this one changes to a Ya. Mudarrisatun or Mudarrisatin. Inshallah. Zawjatun. Zawja is a female, is female, right? So it's talking about a wife and not the zawj. Zawj is a husband, right? Comes from za, waw, and jim are the asl. The ta marbuta is added, right? Za, waw, and jim are the asl. So zawjani, zawjatani, sorry. Zawjatani and zawjatayn. The plural is zawjatun, zawjatun or zawjatin, right? Tabibatun, tabibatun, we did tabib before, okay? Tabibatun is a female doctor, female doctor. The ta marbuta is added, so to tabibun, so it becomes tabibatun, it becomes a female doctor. The asl is ta, ba, and ba. The ya is added, and the ta is added. The asl of this word is tib. You might have heard of tib al-nabawi. Tabibatani, tabibataini, tabibatun. Okay? Final one is alimatun. We have alim, muallim. Alimatun is a female, it is not a teacher. It's a female scholar, knowledgeable. That's a mistranslation, inshallah, on my part. Alimatun, ayn, lam, and mim are the root. Alimatani, alimataini, alimatun, alimatun. Now there's one final slide we have to do, inshallah. I'm just going to go through it. But I wanted to take my time with it. Identify the root of each word and indicate whether it is singular, dual, or plural. This is the broken plural. Right? Waladun, a boy. The root is waw, lam, and dal. Musanna is waladani, waladaini. The plural is, and you have to learn this now, awladun. Awladun. Qalamun. Qalamun. It means a pen, one pen. The asl of the word is qaf, lam, and mim. 3 letters. And I think by now you should be able to pick out these. So the dual is qalamani and qalamaini. Qalamani and qalamaini. It's easy for the dual. What is difficult here is the jam. This is called, the jam for this is aqlamun. Aqlamun. Aqlamun means pens. Kabirun. Kabirun means big. Right? Kabirun means big. We did the scale before, fa'ilun. So we know the ya is added here. So we have ka, ba, and ra. Ka, kaf, ba, and ra as the asl, the basic words. Okay? Kabirani, kabiraini. And here we have the kibarun is the plural. Jam is kibarun. Okay? We have qasirun. Same scale as this one. Okay? Qasirun means short. We have big, short. Okay? So qaf, sad, and ra are the root word, the jizr. Right? Qasirani, qasiraini. And qisarun. It falls on the same scale with this. Kibarun, qisarun. Okay? On the scale fi'alun. We're going to deal with that later. Dayfun, a guest, one guest. Dad, ya, and fa are the roots. Dayfani and dayfaini. And duyufun is the plural, inshallah. Mufrad al-musanna wal-jama' we have shaykhun. Shaykhun is an old man. It's now used to represent sometimes scholar or whatever. Shaya and kha. Shaya and kha. Shin, ya, and kha are the roots. Musanna is shaykhani or shaykhaini. The plural is on this scale. Duyufun, shuyukhun. Fu'ulun, fu'ulun. Shuyukhun, duyufun, shuyukhun. Right? We have rajulun, a man. The asl, the jizr is ra, jim, and lam. Ra, jim, and lam. rajulani and rajulaini for two, right? And the plural is rijalun, rijalun. Jadidun means new, right? Jim, dal, and dal are its roots. Take that out, inshallah, yeah? So that's its root. So jadidani and jadidaini, jududun. You have to learn this. I'm just explaining this like this, but you have to learn the plurals. This dual is easy, but the plurals you have to learn, right? Hajjun, hajjun, a pilgrim. That's a person who comes to Hajj. Hajjaja, ha, jim, and jim. Because the shadda indicates two jims, right? The alif is added. Ha, jim, and jim are its roots. Hajjani and hajjaini. The plural is hujjajun. Hujjajun. Then we have tabibun. Tabibun is one doctor. A doctor. Ta, ba, and ba are its root. Ta, ba, and ba. The ya is added. Okay, it comes from the word tib. Tabba. Tib. Tabibani, tabibaini. Atibba'u. Atibba'u, it is plural, inshallah. Bintun means a girl. Bintun means a girl. And all these words you have to know the meaning, right? Ba, noon, and ta. Ba, noon, and ta are its jithr. Musanna is bintani or bintaini. Bintani or bintaini is plural is banatun. Banatun. Faqirun. Right? Faqirun, it means a poor person. Poor. One poor person. Okay? Fa, qaf, and ra are the jithr. Faqirani and faqiraini. And fuqara'u. Fuqara'u. Madinatun. Madinatun means a city. Madinatun means a city. And its also, its jithr is mim, dal, and noon. Mim, dal, and noon. Right? Madinatani, madinataini. Mudunun, it is plural. Mudunun, it is plural. Sadiqun means a friend. Sadiqun is a friend, right? Its root is sad, dal, and qaf. Ya is added, so we drop it off. So the letters that are its root are sad, dal, and qaf. Right? Sadiqani and sadiqaini. Sadiqani, sadiqaini. Asdiqa'u. Asdiqa'u. Like atibba'u. They're on the same scale, right? The final word, inshallah, and that's we're going to finish here today. Hadiqatun. Hadiqatun. Right? It means a garden. The root is ha, da, and qaf. Ha, dal, and qaf. The ya is added and ta marbut is added. Right? Okay. Hadiqatani, hadiqatani, hadiqataini. Hadaiqa. The dual have two forms because of the grammatical state that the word might fall in. So if it is marfu', it is like, for example, the word waladun. If it is marfu', it's waladani. If it is majroor or mansoob, right, it is waladaini. This concludes our 7th lesson for our 2-year program. I ask Allah to keep our hearts firm and our intentions pure. Furthermore, I encourage everyone to make this great dua and repeat it often. Allahumma anfa'ani. Come on, let's read. Allahumma anfa'ni bima 'allamtani wa 'allimni ma yanfa'uni wa zidni ilma. Allahumma anfa'ni bima 'allamtani. You should know by now, Allahumma, O Allah, infa'ni means benefit me, give me benefit, give me nafa', give me benefit. Bima, bi means with, ma means what, right? So Allah, give me benefit with what or from what? Allamtani. Ni here means me. Allamta, ta here refers back to Allah. What you taught me. Allama means to teach, right? Wa allimni, allama, allim. وَعَلِّمْنِي and teach me. This is allim. Allamta means what you taught me. Allim is fi'l amr. And teach me ma what yanfa'uni. Again, you see, nafa'a. Infa'ni here is the fi'l amr, right? It's like a command. Ma yanfa'uni is the present tense. What is going to benefit me? Zid, zada, zid means increase. Ni ilma, and zidni ilma, and give me increase in knowledge. We end with this authentic dua from known as Kafarat al-Majlis, the atonement for the assembly. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Instead of saying ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, we said ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. I witness that there is no deity worthy of worship except you. Anta means you. Astaghfiruka. There we said nastaghfiruka, right? I seek refuge. I seek refuge. I seek your forgiveness. Wa atubu ilayk means I repent to you. Taba yatubu. Atubu means I repent. If I want to say we repent, wa natubu ilayk. Okay? So inshallah we read it together. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdik ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh wa jazakumullahu khairan.